Hello you all, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? If you are new, hey boo, I am back with another video. And so we are just gonna hop straight into the video, and y'all see the title, Your Kindness Irritates Their Demons. You have a heart and they don't. That's why they're mad, okay? So in this life, it's all about your character, okay? People care about what your character looks like. What kind of spirit do you have? Before we get into this message, let me just put this out here so y'all can keep this in mind. If you don't remember nothing else, remember that your character carries. Your character is going to carry you through this life. Whatever sort of path that you are taking, remember that your character carries. You got some people out here they are upset and they're in their feelings because you are just a kind person, okay? You're gonna have some people out here that they're just nasty hearted, they are evil, they are very mean spirited, they are just wicked. We are living in a very wickedly worldly kind of world these days, and so it's very rare. It's like finding unicorns and rainbows when you coming across people that are kind, because really now today with society, especially with social media, it has kind of programmed people to be very just ruthless and heartless and just not really having compassion or empathy for other people. You know, very cutthroat kind of world. Kindness is one of the fruits of the spirit. You are the type of person that you just have a kind spirit. And really, this is the real tea right here. Why are you so much of a kind person? People that have a kind spirit, they have a lot of patience as well, okay? They have a lot of resilience. They seem mild-mannered, like I said in previous videos back. If you used to be the type of person that was very mean, very cold and closed off to people, you see where they got you, okay? You might have been the type of person that you weren't always like this. But it's something about when you heal, it's something about when you have a certain kind of peace in your life, you have happiness. You ain't hurt no more. You ain't harboring no negative emotions and feelings towards life or other people. So your energy is always gonna hit different. This is why you are this type of person. But you probably have noticed that when you was a mean person, when you was kind of cold and closed off to other people, you noticed that you wasn't really happy. And now that you are on the other side of the fence of life, you are walking with Christ 9 times out of 10, if you carry this kind of spirit, it feels better. It feels safer. It feels more comfortable to be a kind person. It's easy for you to be a kind person because it's a breath of fresh air. It's relaxation. You ain't stressing, okay? When people are mean and spiteful, that takes a lot of energy. And you are the type of person that you like to preserve and protect your energy, because this is what I preach on my channel, right? Which y'all, we are preserving and protecting our energy. We ain't draining our energy by being mean, nasty, wicked kind of people. And this is where you probably have found it, to where people seem to be put off by your kindness, okay? Your kindness irritates their demons. Kindness is one of the fruits of the spirit. It talks about this in the Bible. And really, being a kind person has worked to your advantage in your life in so many ways, and that's why you always find yourself being blessed. You always find yourself at peace with certain situations. You never stay down for too long. You know what I'm saying? We all have our bad days, our days where we going through it, but you are never the type of person to stay there. You just kind of pick yourself back up and keep going, because you have so much of a kind spirit, and you are not ruthless. You are not this mean person. You are going to always be in the best spirits majority of the time, especially if you have a strong relationship with the Lord, okay? But it's just like with society today, it's a spiritual war between good and evil. And so the fact that you really just are a kind-hearted person, you are just gonna have some people that are gonna dislike you for that. They are gonna be envious because you have this kind of spirit. And so the world that we are living in today is very cutthroat, it's very cruel, and you just stay true to yourself. You know, some people really do feel like being an evil, wicked, mean, spiteful kind of person is gonna get them ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? When really it's not gonna serve no purpose. You being this type of person, it does not matter what the world may be dishing to you. You are the type of person that really just know how to come out of certain situations on top. By you keeping your resilience and you not changing who you are, okay, your persona, you are not bringing yourself down to nobody level. You continue to stay in character, like I said in my previous video way back where I said you are a mal-mannered person, okay? It really takes a lot for someone to really get you out of character. And so because you are a kind person, you are going to have some people that are very envious of that. Some people really do wish that they had a good heart. And so that's why these people are put off by you, because you choose to move through your life with character and grace. You're not moving off of your emotions. Even when you are in your emotions, you are still carrying yourself with grace. It's really nothing about you, about the fact that you are a kind person. It's about the fact that the certain situations that you took and you turned it into something positive, the way that you handle certain situations, they are upset that they didn't take that route. They didn't choose to take the high road, which is God's way of doing things, okay? Having discipline, that is what comes along with kindness as well. And so this person is upset because they didn't handle the situation the way that you handled it. They wished that they would have handled the situation the way that you did. And so that's why they may be lashing out at you, or they just feel some type of way. Some people, they have been beat down in life. They have been hurt by so many people. And so that's why they tend to carry throughout their lives being this way. And when they see that you are the total opposite, they feel some type of way about it. And so you might have came to certain instances to where you ever came across them people to where they be like, why you had to do that? You ain't have to do all that. You ain't have to help her. You ain't have to help him. Why you get them $20? They be standing on this street corner every day begging for money. You know they ain't gonna do nothing but turn around and go buy some drugs with it. You know, that type of thing. And it seems as though they are in an uproar because you are being kind to somebody. It don't matter what this person gonna take this money to go do with it. It was what was put on your heart to do. Why you so in your feelings because I chose to help this person? Is it coming out of your pocket? Why are you so in your feelings because I'm choosing to help this person without no hidden agenda behind it? It seemed like it hurt them. It takes something away from them to see you being a kind person. Okay, you ain't even necessarily got to be helping nobody out or doing nothing. Just your kind spirited nature seems to get you far in life. It seems to open doors for you. Okay, you just having this kind of aura is going to put a lot of people off. And see, this is the one thing about why people are jealous and envious of the fact that you are a kind-hearted person, okay? This is going to hit a nerve with some people in your life. They might have seen certain situations involved with you, stuff that could have crushed a person and tore them into a million pieces and could have just, you know, literally just took them up out of the game, okay? And this is another thing about being a kind-hearted person that these people envy. These be the type of people that be popping off and getting angry over the most minute things. And they see that you have been through some major things and still kept your composure and still remained in character and still carried yourself with elegance and grace. And they ready to fight somebody and curse them out over something small and minor. And so when they see you come along and you are being kind and you always helping people, like I said, these people, they don't even have to be asking you for nothing, but just you being around certain people, your aura may seem to rub off on these people. You end up helping people in ways that may push and grow their life in unexpected kind of ways. Like you may be the type of person that, and see, this is the thing about your strength, okay? People envy your strength. The fact that even though you are this gentle, kind-hearted kind of person, you have an angelic aura, and these demons do not like that. Evilness despises kindness. It's like oil and water. It don't mix. You got strength behind that, okay? You may have this fierceness and boldness about your personality as well. You got this whole, okay, and I can, but don't play with me, okay? You are the type of person that it's better to be on your good side than to be on your bad side. Because see, this is the thing about how you are a kind-hearted person and how it always seems to work to your advantage in life. The people that wrong you, they always end up regretting how they did you in the long run. These will be the type of people that will be sitting back, kicking themselves, wishing that they would have came at you the right way. And because they came out of left field with you, they came out of the side of their neck with you, they have to sit with that. And the fact that you just kind of just moving forward and still living your life, being a kind-hearted person, it really makes them feel some type of way. They have to eat their words along with their actions, okay? That negative energy that they tried to send towards you, it was returned to them because you didn't match their energy. Being mindful of the sort of energy that you put out in this world, it is extremely important in these times. This is a spiritual war. What you put out in this world is going to return to you tenfold. They may have a bird's eye view on your life, things that you might have been through, and they just be like, how is he still standing? I can't believe that this person has not gave up yet. You may have some people out here that are secretly waiting on your downfall. They want to see you break. And the fact you come and you show your strength, and at the same time you keeping it together, but you are helping people at the same time. You got some people out here that may feel some type of way about that. And so they're always going to have something to say. They're always going to feel some type of way about the fact that you are this kind of person. Okay, they like, how is it that he been through this, he been through that, and he still want to help people? He still got this good heart. He is still at peace, even though this happened to him, that happened to him. How is it he still holding it together like this? How is it that he can still come and smile and laugh after what just happened to him? And the whole time they don't know that it be the Lord's hand up over your life. You be having people having questions in their mind about you. Your strength is unmatched. It's unbelievable. People cannot understand. With all that you've been through, you still have grace and kindness and strength behind all of that. It's some people that envy that. And you may have been oblivious to it this entire time because it ain't on you, it's in you. This is just the type of person you are. It's not an act. Kindness is one of the fruits of the spirit. And you got some people that may envy this quality about you, and it's really nothing that you can do about that. You can't stop being who you are. But you got some people out here that they really do feel like they're going to get bad life by being ruthless, by being mean and evil. It's your character that they are envious of. They don't like your character. They don't like the type of person you are. And you low-key be helping these people change their life. Unbeknownst to you, you be low-key changing these people's lives. They carry this kind of spirit. Like I said, a lot of people, they don't have a close relationship with the Lord until they look at your life or anybody else that they come across that carry this kind of spirit. They cannot believe that it's actually people out here like you that genuinely are kind-hearted. Okay? And so that you just being who you are always going to get ahead in life by being a kind person. That's strength. Because these days, being wicked-hearted is being praised. Because there's a propaganda and an agenda that's heavily being pushed out here in the world that the wrong thing is the right thing to do. And that's the reality of it all. You being a kind person, people try to make it seem like you are weak. Okay, because you like to help people. It ain't no agenda behind why you trying to help somebody out. You just doing it out the kindness of your heart. You know, there's no agenda behind what you are doing. And you're going to have some people on the sideline. They're going to be kind of looking and watching you and stuff like that. And got their nose all turned up. And you should have did this. You should have did that. Because they are crooked-hearted. And they are malicious. They just can't believe how you are not this type of person. And see, this is the thing. You man your business, you focusing on yourself and your life, you are always gonna win. You are always gonna be the type of person that come out on top when you focus on yourself, okay? But you got some people out here that are in their feelings because you have a heart, okay? You are not ruthless. It's not even in you to even be like that. You might have been the type of person that when somebody made you upset and made you angry, this is why you remain in character a lot of times. This is why you don't come out of character, because once you go to that other side, you go extreme with it. Like I said in the beginning, it's best to be on your good side than to be on your bad side, because and really being on your bad side, it don't really necessarily have to do with no sort of hatred or spitefulness or maliciousness. Like I said, you are the type of person that you don't match energies. When people are throwing negative energies towards you, when you don't match it, you transmute it into something positive, something that is gonna benefit you and help you and others along the way. Okay? Your kind-hearted nature is changing the world. You know how you ever felt after you did something for somebody? It lifted your day. It made you feel better to know that you helped somebody. Your kind-hearted nature helps make the world go round, okay? People make the world go round. The Bible speak about kindness. You will find many verses to where it speaks on the act of kindness. Kindness is one of the fruits of the spirit, and it's part of your spiritual growth as well. When you don't take pride in trying to get over on other people, when being malicious and spiteful and evil, you're always going to be rewarded for your good behavior, okay? And so you always want to do things that are pleasing in the eyesight of the Lord, okay? This don't have nothing to do with nobody else. This is about making your Heavenly Father proud, okay? Because He's the one that you got to answer to at the end of the day. But you got some people out here that are in their feelings because you have a heart, okay? You may be the type of person that you have a heart of gold. You just always giving to people. It always be a situation to where it turns around to work in your favor in some sort of way, okay? And you're gonna have, and see, this is the thing about being a kind-hearted person. You are the type of person that knows that you lose some, you win some, having this kind of trait. But even when it's a situation to where you know somebody's motives, you know that people are gonna try to take your kindness for weakness, that's not gonna change the character of who you are. That's not gonna wax your heart cold. You don't let a person change you, and that is what this person is upset and in the uproar about. And it may seem as though they are a little envious because they let people change them. So instead of saying, oh, I admire this quality about this guy, I wish I could be more like that, they rather oppose you and go against you. So it's basically like they're having internal battle with themselves because they know they could have chose the right route, okay? It all comes down to your character. Ugly character is always going to show through a person's action. How they behave with other people, their motives. It's always going to be played out in some type of way. And your kindness is always going to outweigh their wicked character. And that's the thing about why I feel like it's a beautiful thing, why kindness is so important, and why I feel like the Lord made it a point to say that, you know, kindness is one of the fruits of the spirit, because you are the type of person that is unchanged, okay? Your energy is unmatched. Like, when people try to get over on you, or they think that they trying to get over on you, the only reason why you did certain things out of the kindness of your heart, because the Lord put certain things on your heart to do for certain people, even though these people might have had wicked intentions for you, okay? Any situation to where you are doing an act of kindness, it's always going to turn around to work in your favor in the end, despite what the world may be saying, okay? It's all different types of evil, wicked agendas out here. The day and times that we living in right now, we are literally living in the end times, okay? This is a part of life. But at the end of the day, you are unchanged. You are still the same person. You are still serving your purpose. You are not going to let someone change your heart. And you are always going to be rewarded behind your kindness. And see, this is the thing about being a kind person. It's a difference between being too nice and just being kind. And I feel like a lot of people kind of misconstrue that. You can't be an evil, wicked person and then say that you are kind. It's either you one or the other. Kind people have empathy. They have compassion for humans, okay? They are not out here trying to be malicious and purposely mean and wicked to other people. That's not a kind person. And see, this is the one thing about how the enemy operate through people. Okay, these demons always feel like they got one up on the Lord. They know way more than you know. They can come guide you and lead you through your life, but they don't know the first thing about how to be kind to nobody. I don't want to take none of your wicked advice and your counsel. You can keep it. That's the one thing about these demons. They are always trying to come replicate God. They are always trying to put themselves above God. They want to be worshipped and praised and idolized by other people. And so when they see somebody like you coming out of the woodworks while you trying to help people without any sort of agenda, they are in their feelings and in the uproar about that. Some people battle with a spirit of pride and arrogance. And they see you coming along with your kind-hearted, sweet-natured self, and they may deem you as being a person that is weak. And they really are threatened by you. Trust and believe, whenever I hear a demon speaking, I'm going to speak back to him with the power of the Lord, honey. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ every single time. The devil ain't moving and shaking nothing up over here when it comes to the Lord. You are a kind person, but you are not a doormat, okay? If you decide to do something out of the kindness of your heart, there is going to be a difference between you letting somebody just take advantage of you and a difference between you just being kind, okay? Because you see that this person may be in need. This is just something that has been put on your heart to do. Besides you just being nice because you want to be accepted, you want to be liked, you want validation. Y'all know most definitely, we come talk about on my channel all the time, we don't care about whether people like us or not, okay? We are coming to do what the Lord has told us to do. We are coming to serve a purpose. We do not care who feel any type of way about it, okay? It's not going to change who we are. It's not going to change our walk. It's not going to change our calling and what we have been called to do. And so you are unchanged. And that's why you got some people out here where it seems as though they are in an uproar because of it, okay? They can never try to change you, no matter how hard they try. You are still going to be that kind-hearted person. You are always going to be the one that's going to come out on top in the end. Good always wins over evil every time. Doesn't matter what the world, society, where it may look like out here in the world, good always prevails over evil every time. Okay, and so that's just how I'm going to end the message. Hopefully I got something in this video. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Continue to protect y'all soul and spirit, and I will talk to y'all in the next video.